A group photo is taken. Not a second passes. Almost everyone asks the same thing at once. Let me see how it turned out. Why this much urgency? Why this much anxiety? As if your entire identity is written in that photograph. Because in that photograph, you will see yourself through someone else's eyes. And here's the strange part. When everyone looks at that photo, they don't look at others first. They search for themselves. Only themselves. Everyone in that photo is doing the exact same thing. Looking for themselves, ignoring everyone else. A room full of people, each one searching only for their own image. In the mirror, you know you are in control. The watcher and the watched are both you. But in the photograph, the camera has you. A frozen moment, captured, outside your control. Science explains this. Your brain's medial prefrontal cortex region answers the question, how does someone else perceive me? Mirror neuron systems activate when you see your own face in a photograph. You simulate the other person's viewpoint in your own mind. And here's what's interesting. No one ever says, I don't care how I look in this photo. Everyone wants to see. Everyone wants to know. Everyone feels compelled to understand how they appear in that moment, outside their control, captured by someone else's eye. Because that photograph is part of your identity, the you that exists in someone else's eyes. And you need to know who that is, because you live there. Hegel understood this. You see yourself only through someone else's eyes. How others perceive you is your social existence. In daily life, this awareness stays in the background. You talk, you move, you're alive. That gives you an illusion of control. But in the photograph, that illusion collapses. You become an image, fixed, captured. How others saw you at that exact moment, preserved forever. That's why it matters. That's why it frightens you. Not because you look bad, but because in that frozen moment, you see yourself as an object. Part of you exists in the eyes of others, and you can't control it. That's why it's terrifying. That's why it matters.